lesson, right? And so one time we did this composting project with actually Morse High School students and Crawford High School students. We all came together. We did this. We got this grant from, here's the place to get a grant to, San Diego Ag in the Classroom. They'll give you up to $1,000. It's great for a high school program. And we got this grant to do a composting mentorship program. And they even came over here to King Tavis when I was working with the kids here and did a worm lesson with them. And we built a worm bin at one of the schools, and we used 5-gallon buckets. So I just thought, oh, we could just do that, you know. We did put coffee, we put shredded paper, put the worms in. Oh, not so much. It wasn't just the drainage. It was also, they don't like to be deeper than 6 inches deep because they're in the surface of the soil. They still need air. So air is it starts to smell, probably needs air. It's not just drainage, but air. So, and if there's too much water, it's hard for the air to get in there. So we had a real anaerobic experience, and we had to rescue the still living worms, and there weren't very many of them still living. So, yeah, but you know that's part of the learning. You know, I didn't think about the 6 inches until then. So just try not to, you know, if your thing is real deep, just don't go all the way up. So, and that might help to balance.
I'm so glad that we're all putting gardens on schools. I'm so glad that there's that movement. It's great.
The trick is maintaining it. Yeah, the trick is maintaining it, and you know, this is a common site. So, any way that we can come together. One of the projects I just worked on also with Healthy Works was to build school gardens that were community gardens as well. And we came up against so many policy issues about having people on campuses, probably similar issues that you will face making a garden with people that might come from off-site to help. You know, it's like, it's just this challenge that you're, you know, when you're working with students, there's liability, and not just about, you know, the student safety within the environment, but people coming in. But when you have a garden, you need the community. And let me tell you, a lot of places don't have land that they can use. Maybe they're renting and their landlord doesn't let them make a garden in their yard, or maybe they're in an apartment building. A lot of my family's at Bernie. So, like, you know, and then just inviting people to become a part of the garden, even if they're part of the school community when they're really more allowed to use that space, is a challenge. So in this grant, we faced a lot of challenges, and we didn't have enough time to break down the barriers all the way. But in the meantime, I just want to reinforce the idea that, you know, we do have community partnerships at schools, and they are how we're surviving. And the idea of making it legal to have a garden on a school site is good, but it is okay for people to come and volunteer at school. That is legal. You don't have to have a joint use agreement to have a garden on a school site that the community helps with. The community can partner with the school, and it's up to your administrator. So talk to your administrator, and maybe, you know, on your site specifically, if it's going to be a maintenance issue over the summer, maybe you guys want to forge some relationships with your neighbors that might want to help with the garden too, because that's it's a really valuable thing to have that people love. Yeah, we didn't do anything. Do you want to do some? We totally did.
We did so much talking.
Yeah.